Yeah.
Call the meeting to order at 8:03. Foster,
Here.
Richard,
Here.
and Nestor here. Proof of notice?
Yes, the notice was posted on the mailbox and on the bulletin board, and on the webpost.
Okay.
On the 15th.
Resident comment? None? We're going to E, approval of previous meeting minutes.
I didn't see that.
Did
Yes,
you send us one of those?
That's great.
Those are the meeting, the last regular board meeting was on October 20. Those are the minutes that we are going to approve. And this is top 3. See that in top 3?
Okay, Ernesto wasn't here. Oh, this is October. Never mind.
This is October, that was your last regular board meeting.
Yeah, November was a vote. No, December was a vote.
November was the budget meeting and December was the election meeting.
Oh, okay. Can I approve or disapprove? I don't remember.
So we're in top 2, right, Blanca?
In top 3 right now.
Top 3 is the financial report.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Top 2.
Let me get my key. 2, yes. Top 2. Top 2 of this morning.
Okay, we got no money and no assets. That's done.
Okay, what about the minutes?
We will go through that already.
Okay, no, because it's still.
They like to look at the news. This, on the second page of the minute, it says license permit, Ernesto made motion to lower to 1,000. Second by Richard. A license permit, I know, oh, we're talking about this is mostly land items, but this is not supposed to be.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be in the minutes. Strike that line.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna.
That's not, that was part of the budget.
Budget, right.
The thing is, in October, you were discussing, I believe, the items for the budget, you start discussing it.
No.
Because if you see a bar charges approved by Ernesto to increase,
No, this is only for the budget. That had
No,
nothing to do with that.
this is not correct.
No, all this stuff is not correct.
It's
This
not
is
correct.
all talking about the budget.
And the budget, we wanted her to, that meeting was to give us the information, because we was gonna work in it, and then come and go through it in November to approve it. But it wasn't to go through like that.
okay, so none of this about the budget is supposed to be there on the minutes.
Leave it there, take it out, doesn't matter.
No, because I don't recall we talking about the budget. Do you have a agenda?
For this month, for that one?
No, for that budget. No, okay. You know, from now on, Blanca, let's have the
The
agenda.
agenda for
with
that specific meeting, okay?
it. Yeah, because like that we can follow that. I can make a motion to, I make a motion to table this minutes, the minutes of October, until when we can review it, and then we will bring it back in February to review and then approve. Do I have a second? We properly second by Fausto. All of those say aye. So, going to F, financial report. Could you write somewhere, Blanca, please, that,
Yes, it is.
and the request that Richard is making, and to please send the last 6 months. of that request.
On a cash basis instead of an accrual basis. They can leave accrual for their books, well, I don't care about that at all. And it really doesn't make a difference whether we have a cash or accrual basis in our system, because we're a tax-free nonprofit organization anyway. So it doesn't make a difference how they do the book, but they can do it any way they want to. I'm not saying change their bookkeeping procedures, just we need a cash basis, balance sheet for our board meetings. This does us no good.
You have some current information today for us, current the balance that we do.
Yes, you have to see here, you have the first, over here on the other side.
So that's an explanation of what is the balance negative.
We have $19,000 excessive.
Okay, no, this is the explanation, but what do we have now?
Now,
have
here, the
$9,600.
last pages, you see the last pages you have from the Executive National Bank on the accounts.
Last page?
Yeah, it's gonna be like if it's a staple in there. You're gonna see a little package staple right there. And that's as of today. If you see a 1/1/2016 to 1/19/2016. Reserve operating and operating account.
So reserve right now, we have $18,324.91. And the cash account of $27,627. Okay, this information, like this, Blanca, there's a note there, that it would be always important to have it the day of the meeting, at least for us, but so just know.
Well, if they give us a cash basis accounting,
Well, but you don't want it, you don't want it based on the last day of the month, you want it
As of today.
as of today, is that correct, Madam Mitchell?
no, I don't mind this the last day of the month or next up. Because all we need is an accounting so we know, we can go from the last day of the last month that we did business, it's fine.
Okay.
No, then we know how much money we have coming in and how much we have spent. This way, look at your report right now. Look, turn to tab 3. You don't know how much you received this month and how much you spent this month. No, you have no idea. This is all accounting things that an accountant knows about. But to look at it, you can't figure this out. And just like these things that they have here. Where is this one? I'll show you somewhere here we have in this statement. Assessments receivable, $214,000. You see this here? That's projected assessments receivable. That's not assessments receivable.
That's not accurate.
No, we need a cash, this is accrual. It's accurate for the accrual, but we don't need accrual, we need a cash basis. That's real simple. Okay, we approve the
And they-
financial statement the way it is, and you're gonna make, then send us a cash basis financial statement from now on.
Okay, I will make a motion for the financial statement to be approved
I said,
with the suggested changes. Then second by Richard, all of those in favor say aye.
aye.
So moved. We're going to management report. And that's number 4.
If you see there on the management report, you're gonna see there the work orders, that's the way that we work. We do work order for the project or any activity that we do during the, within the community. And you have there even from the entire last year. That are still open, I'm sure most of them are already closed, so I'm gonna be checking of that so I can close them. Now, the one that I actually have been working have been with the drains. The drain has been cleaned. They were found,
Are they doing that this week?
they already did it today.
All of them?
The 8 drains that we get a quote for, they did it today.
And-
Now, they found that 4 4 of them needed like a more intensive clean. For the, if I'm correct, it's the socket pits need to be cleaned more intensive because they are full of dirt and debris. So they're gonna send us a proposal to clean those in more detailed way. The others 4 drain, they were okay. They cleaned and they were okay.
So they clean 8. But out of the
I don't
8,
understand that.
4 of them they didn't clean right.
They cleaned it, but they found that the socket pits are completely full of dirt and debris. They cleaned the basin. That's what they came today to clean. They cleaned the basin of the 8 drains.
Is the estimate was projected as just basin?
Basins.
So all basins are clean.
Yes. The
So
8.
now we're talking about the ducts.
Yes.
Ducts of 8, those are the ones that they work on. So did they advise you where these are?
They're gonna send me a proposal?
But do we know where they are and where, what street?
No. I don't know. I'm gonna ask that.
Henry? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then
they're
we
gonna-
check the basin and the basin is
Yes,
clean.
yes. Chef Henry's gonna check all of that tomorrow and see how.
Okay, did we get feedback from Shane in reference to the credit?
Yes, for the credit, he said he's working on it. That's all that he can say at this moment for the $1,000 credit.
Did they also advise when they plan to finish?
Yes.
Because yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yes, they, according to an email that we received today, giving us an update, Miguel Construction Unit is planning to be here starting next week, on the 25th, the entire week until they finish the sidewalk and everything that they have on the punch list.
Punches, which means that that's part of your, part of that you get to do.
But somebody was working on the street across the street from in front of Wilfredo's house today.
Yeah, but
For
I don't know.
hours.
Who?
I don't know.
Okay. Where were we? Blanca, well, since we're talking about orders, did we send a violation to, let me see here, because we got a picture of a homeowner that was doing a driveway that didn't have an ACC form.
Yes, I sent the violation, I spoke with the owner in person. They had an emergency, they got the sewer backed up, so they had to destroy the driveway in order to fix it. Now, I provided with the request, with the ACC request.
Driveway.
Do we have to do that?
Not out driveway.
Okay,
I mean,
You're
you,
right first?
no, I know you have to do the driveway,
Mhm.
but you can take up the whole complete driveway to the sewer at once?
No, you take up a line.
Thank
Okay,
That was
they
okay.
removed the entire driveway, but they stopped. The moment that I went and I knocked at the door, I spoke with the owner, spoke on the phone, I sent her the application, the ACC application, and I'm waiting for her to bring it. But they haven't done any construction, I checked today. Anything has.
Okay, something is happening also in front, across the street from Richard. That's what you're talking about. Huh? I saw some folks out there.
They were working all day on the street out there.
No, I was in, you see, I was working. So, but when I looked, I was the lead to go pick my grandson up. I saw them picking up, so
I thought they were working on the street.
they was here, these guys was here today, digging up this.
They had a great big machine.
No.
Okay, you know where you live?
Yes.
Right across the street on the right-hand side,
Mm-hmm.
that house on the top.
Okay, I'm gonna check tomorrow.
Yeah. And we're supposed to have a violation for garage, and that also the one beside my house also. And there's another one by his, not his again. You got Richard, you got Alfredo, you got Ortiz. There's a one-story house,
That's my mother's house.
used to. But today I saw earlier, what's that, a Fiat, those small, But I see they've been parking on the grass.
So they've been parking there all the time, there's some next door neighbors there.
So that's supposed to be like that. Not only that, remember that was a house that we supposed to talk with Ella to see if we can place a fence behind there and build it to that location. Because it's been there over a year like that, and we've been trying to do something to get
The
something.
problem with this is that the federal government owns that house now.
Is it the federal government now?
Yeah,
Okay, well, we need to know what they're gonna do.
but they don't want to do anything.
Well, we have to
We
force,
need
we
to talk to
Yeah.
Maloney about that.
have to push them to see.
But I've told them 100 times that this was, I gave them, when it was owned by Devon, you know, the bank, I gave that, but then the bank sold it to the federal government.
And a lot of people.
And the federal government said they don't want to do anything.
A lot of people won't
I
buy it.
said, well, I have a whole bunch of people want to buy it.
I don't know why they don't sell it and get it off the
Because the
books.
federal government, have you seen the federal government do anything quickly?
Okay. In reference to the, I see here on page, you have violation on page 2.
Mhm.
This is
Where are you?
page, under number 4, but this is page 2, I know, it said page 2 at the bottom. It's a page 2 at the bottom. Yeah, it's page 2. because-
Violation inspection, but that was done way back in April.
You see, if you see that
What?
table,
All of this is old, so what do we have in reference to violation that
in
is?
reference to violation at this, yes, at this moment, we place in 25 units, we place violations. In 25 units. Most of the units have 2 to 3 violations.
Where is that?
That's, you don't have it there. That's a violation report that I sent by email to you, to all the board members. Violation report, it was not here.
You did.
Did I
Yes,
get one?
yes.
How long ago you said that? You recall?
I'm sorry?
How long ago you said that?
I
When you
sent
said
it Monday, yesterday.
This same report, the violation report for
The
this year?
violation report, yes. The one that we have done
What happened here?
this year.
What happened?
I got,
You're gonna see that the report?
ACC request for,
No.
But can you resend that to us
Sure,
tomorrow?
yes, sure.
You say it's how many homes?
It's 25 units that we did with, when we did Henry, to check those units, consider the critical ones. And we send, like I told you, 25 units, most of them have 2 or 3 violations. Most of them for the roof, for basketball hoop, and the driveways.
Okay, and now, regulation say that we supposed to address that one, the board,
Mhm.
and then it goes to a committee.
Yes, according to what has been explained, the board will decide or will place a fine if the violation is not cured. We send a letter to the rest of the owners, letting them know that a fine is going to be placed on the unit based on what the board decide, either for $50 per day, $100 is the maximum per day that we can apply. And then we send in a hearing notice where they can come during a period of 14 days. They can come in front of the board committee, the grievance committee, and the grievance committee can hear anything that they can expose or they can.
Okay, I would like to make a motion about that. No, I would like us to go and apply the violation and apply the fine, and as we send them a letter asking them to request a hearing, no? And then give them a hearing date.
I understand what you're saying. this kind of thing, we have to go by law, by federal
But
law,
the further step.
by state law, because they change it. So we have to go by states, if we want this thing to stick, we have to go by the rules.
Okay, but we do this procedure, and then we can't get a committee to even take care of that. No.
No, you have a committee.
No, we have a committee.
We have a committee, yeah.
You have.
If they show up.
We have a committee.
Well, we have to encourage them to do it, that way we can really make sure that the violations.
I say we just send the violations and
With the fine, yes,
and
but we
put the
need,
fines, and then when somebody wants to make a big deal about it, let them make a big deal about it.
Yeah, but what can happen is that when they make a big deal, we have to withdraw. And then we can apply the fine to them. So then they go and tell Peter and Tom do the same thing.
Well, I understand that.
So that's the reason we need to do it by law, because once we, like previously was doing it by law, and those violations, like your neighbor over there,
Uh-huh,
he had 6,000 in fine, we never removed that.
uh-huh. I
And,
know.
okay, and then because that was by law, we did it by law, so we have to do it by law. I know what you want to do, I don't have a problem with it, but we have to do it by law, for it to stick.
Well, just find out, if we can send them, and then make them ask us for a hearing, instead of us giving them a hearing. Most of them don't come to the hearing anyway, and if we said, okay, we have 10 people that want a hearing, here's the hearing date, come.
Well, we have to find out if we can, yeah,
Uh-huh.
if they can, if they will, if they need a hearing, they have to ask for it. Okay, all right then, so Blanca, based on what you're telling me, all these reports that we have, which is management report, they will be addressed, and the next meeting you will tell us that they're active or closed, and
yes,
they've been completed.
yes, because I was checking and I see like, one of them was saying that the pool repairs, the pool deck repairs, things like that, most of them I'm sure are already done. So I'm gonna check all of those with,
I won't be sure of nothing.
yeah, no, I'm gonna check with Henry, I get confused with the name, with Henry to see if we already complete a few, one of these jobs and which one are not completed, so we can follow up on those ones.
Okay, I will make a motion to table the management report until final information is given to us. I need a second. In proper second by Fausto, all of those say aye. So move. New business, schedule the future board meetings, okay. This year, okay, today we do it on Tuesday because we never got together. Do we want to stay out on Tuesday or Wednesday, or is Tuesday fine? 8 o'clock fine?
I have no problem with it.
No, I don't have no problem, but you know, we just want, I just want to make
Do
sure.
it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, otherwise, who cares what we do?
All right.
Do whatever you want.
All right, so, this year, I make a motion that all meetings, all board meetings will be made, the third Tuesday of each month at 8 o'clock.
I second.
And probably second by Richard, all of those in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Okay, goals for 2016. Do any, Foster or Richard, do y'all think about anything?
Yes, I was talking about the management company and what we're doing about our assistant.
Okay.
That we need a CAM assistant instead of a general assistant.
So you have to make, we have to have a meeting,
We asked for a meeting 2 times ago,
clarify that,
and last time too, that we didn't even have a meeting, we asked for a meeting.
Blanca, and we're requesting that Affinity Management, I don't know if it's David or Rafael or Pedro, need to appear next meeting and with a complete breakdown of Affinity Management fees. And what goes with water, what goes with that. Okay, anything else we had on mind? Okay, the things that I had on mind, I was gonna request Blanca to go on the perimeter on 82nd with Henry and check to see which of these picket fence are strong enough to be repainted. And if they are not strong enough, we need to send them a violation letter for them to know that they need to address that, and we can address it outside. Because we are paying, one of those, I would feel that we should pay the complete picket fence this year, by the end of the year. But by the end of the year. That's number one. Number two, we need to revisit all the transformer on the property, make sure they are sitting correctly on the.
What was that picture for with the transformer? They're showing it's off the base.
Yeah, someone hit the dump, and they got there was, I don't remember, there was working on that Saturday.
Doesn't Flower Park and Light have to take care of that, or Conco, or whatever it is?
I sent information,
Yeah.
and that was out there, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, we have to make sure they are on the concrete slab correctly. We have to make sure they're painted and look presentable. And we have to make sure that concrete slab is above ground as the rest, not leaning and sinking. Now
That's the
that,
responsibility of the particular company that owns that box.
yeah, they
Right.
flood up all that would take care of it.
Uh-huh. Or Comcast, or the water company.
Okay.
Sure, the water company.
That's the same with the water company. We need to check to see if everything is right with their that they have a meter in a cement concrete spot also. So we're talking about the water company and also.
Who's outside?
The wind.
Oh.
Okay, those two things. The other thing that we need to revisit is all the signs. Stop signs and the regular signs on the street to make sure they are presentable, not fade out. Also, we need to revisit the other signs that have instructions and then just to make sure they're not fading either because of the sun and time frame. The other goal I see is, and this is something that that can be discussed, that will be discussed with the west side. We'll be going forward with the project of the entrance on both sides. Our entrance have more than 10 years. It's really antique. The reason it's working is because of Michelle, and otherwise that would not be working.
What happened? I
The
don't-
reason it's working is because of Michelle,
What's working?
the gates.
I don't understand. I'm asking.
Those gates are antiques.
Uh-huh.
If it wasn't for him coming and working it and repairing it correctly, as
Uh-huh.
best as he can, it would have been done long ago.
Yeah.
Because they have their problems. You know that
Well, you
been.
know my idea of the gates.
No. That's what I'm talking about.
My idea.
But you didn't bring it up, so I'll bring it up.
Take them out completely, or let's do what we're supposed to do. No?
Okay. And Richard talking about the same setup that they can agree on.
Yeah,
Outside
make,
the
close
resident.
this off and make it only for
Resident.
residents, and pay half the guards over there, and make that for the guests and the residents area. No? And will not only save us money and save them money, but we'll be more secure.
So that would be one of the goals. I think the other goal also, and that we need to look at is, and this is for the value of the community, is to really be on top of the violation, all these violations. Because the streets are done now, Everything looked good when it comes to the street. They can finish it up by the end of this month, hopefully, so there shouldn't be no concern on the streets.
I hope it take a little longer so we have more time to pay them.
We need to focus on an improvement. Now, also, I would say with West Side, we should look at doing that, they got the green, we should look at placing a fountain in that lake. Again, that would be aesthetic and increase of value on the location, but that have to be coordinated with the West. For them to put money and we put some money. Those are goals.
Have you ever spoken with the
West?
lake treatment company about how the lake treatment works, where they only do?
Because they get, West can start doing that, but they have not gotten it. They're trying to work on the money issues.
They go around, the little boat goes around half the lake. What happens to all those chemicals? It doesn't go to the other half?
No, because you see the bush still over there.
Yeah, I know, our side is nicer.
The bush still over there. Any other suggestions that y'all might have? I think the pool, okay, with the pool, and that would be a project that we have, a goal is to address the issue with the construction, the area over there where the pumps are and so forth, because they say that the way it's set up now is too low. I mean, you
Yeah, they
have
want
to
to rebuild that pump house sometime in the
so
future.
we have to get some, with that, is a goal, but I don't think we are doing
It's going to
anything.
be a 2017 goal.
There you go. 2000, because we have to have a picture and see what is what. I can take 2017.
That should be a 2017.
Where
It's working.
Besides that, I don't have nothing else. Y'all have anything else on mind that y'all think that we could improve on this
Yeah,
year?
we could get more board members. We could
Well, we are working that.
improve on that.
We'll work on that. We need 5 board members.
We could use some women.
Hey, I'm open for your suggestions. Okay, move on, and we go
We
to.
have Latin and American, and we could use some more diversity. Good-looking women would be nice.
I'm not gonna comment this.
Okay, no comment.
Because you just.
Old business.
you're
I have
just
old
wrong.
business.
You're just wrong. Okay, you have anything to update us with?
Well, with the old business that was, if you see that the line was the roadway. And I already told you what happened with the road change.
All right. Okay, now J is general questions. We can leave those questions that the resident have for later on. So we have,
Do you still receive the new owners or new tenants application? I haven't received those. And I've seen some new owners moving into the community.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
Okay.
well,
I've asked them not to send me the guards report, no, but those reports are nice to read, no? But I haven't gotten any.
You haven't received a report from the security?
I don't want to get a report from the
You don't
security,
want-
they keep
No.
sending me. I've asked how many months? You were my witness. I've asked many months, don't send me the security guard report, but I would like to get the report of the new buyers and new renters, your report.
You get it, right?
I get it.
Okay.
But, I get it, but, I think there's some folks sliding in without doing it, I think. But they come through the west, that's the problem.
Well, did you get it, the bank foreclosed on that house next to me?
Yeah.
And
We got that,
and
that's
the
what-
flipping,
that's
and the
what-
flipping company bought it.
That's what we have.
You have that?
Yeah, but you got a
I
copy?
didn't get it. I never got
No.
that.
I didn't send y'all an email on that?
Hmm.
All right, Blanca, you wanna send us the email?
The email for,
To them.
which email?
Is it the one from, Jamie? That's what they wanna see.
The email from Jamie
Yes,
regarding,
Who's
that
changing?
18, the collection girl.
Oh,
That regarding the $18,000, and.
19990 Northwest 83rd Court.
That they offering to us to cancel all of that stuff. By the way,
oh, remember that, okay, the email that I sent.
No, I did get that one.
you got that one?
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, okay.
Those are the legal fees that they want.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No.
You can give out a contra offer tomorrow at 15. Yes.
Yeah, I would hold out as long as possible for the whole 18,000, and then if we have to give them something off, give them a couple $1,000 to $3,000 off. No? But I would hold out for as long as possible for the whole thing,
You want all that longer?
as long as possible,
Okay.
by law. I mean,
I don't know.
what did
I don't
Edo
know.
say?
I don't know how long we can. No, Edo said, you see, this is a offer that they have to send to us, and we just have to respond. Are we staying there, or we give them a counter offer, and that's it? No, it's that offer, so if we receive an offer, we just have to give an answer.
No, I would say we don't accept their offer, and that if they want, we'll give them 10% off the bill, just to pay it immediately, within 30 days.
Okay, so you want them to say, you want to say that they pay 17.
Yeah, a little less than 17. We'll give them 10% off if they pay it within 30 days.
I need that in writing.
If they don't pay it within 30 days, we go back to the 18,000 again. Huh? How's that? That good?
All right, I send that to you.
Okay.
I send that to you. Okay, a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I say.
Properly second by Richard, all those in favor?
Aye.
So moved.